There's a place I know cool cats can go. Acapulco's Corner. The hippest joint that gets to the point. Acapulco's Corner. Hop on in. Tops down and radio tuned in. Race you there. In my Cadillac with my slicked back jet black hair. It's Saturday night, the viewing's just right. Acapulco's Corner. Chatting about the stuff that we like. Ooh.
Cana!
Hey!
What an awesome name.
Oh, thank
Where did you
you.
get that name from?
So it's from the Bible, where Jesus performed his first miracle, turning water into wine at the wedding feast of Cana in Galilee. And so my parents were very much teetotalers, and so I joke with them now. I'm like, did you really expect me with this name to not really like wine?
Or to change water into wine, maybe.
So the best meme I have seen, my favorite meme of all time, is, you know how like at Meijer's they have, or Walmart, Publix, wherever people are watching.
Do you say Myers or Meyer?
I did say Meijer's. You're right, Meijer, technically.
Thank you.
Meijer.
I'm sorry, America. I'm sorry.
Where they have the signs over whatever is in that aisle.
No,
Right,
I've never
so-
been to a grocery store before.
Well, the tags hanging over the
Yes, I know
aisles.
exactly what you... Yes.
And
the
so-
aisle 10 with, like, peanut butter and...
No, like on the actual shelves, like the signs over.
Yeah, back in the day, you could pull out
Today, Junior.
yeah, like you could get a... Anyways, keep going.
So, anyways, this meme is a picture where it says water, and then but it's over a wine shelf, and the text is clearly Jesus has been here. I love it. I love it.
Did you buy a wine at that point?
Well, no, it was just a meme. But I have plenty of wine on stock at all times. Let's be
What's your
clear.
favorite wine?
I love Malbecs and Cab Sauvignons. In the summer, I'm a big Sauvignon Blanc fan.
I see.
And I've taken French, and so my instructor, I said Sauvignon Blanc once,
Oui.
and she goes, Cana, it is Sauvignon Blanc. It is not Sauvignon
I like
Blanc.
that. I like that.
So
But I'm going to
like,
call it
fair
Sauvignon
enough.
Blanc because I'm American. Thank you for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
No, I really
Me and
appreciate
Lucy?
it. Lucy's here. You can't see her in the shop, but she is literally sleeping, and she is a beautiful, amazing soul.
She sleeps. She does well. She exceeds the standard at sleeping.
I bet. All right, so let's talk about a couple things here. I got some notes. Took some notes. It was
Oh.
horrible. My handwriting is horrible. All right, Lobbyist.
Yes.
So you work for a company to lobby funeral directors, right? Correct?
I do. Yeah, I work for trade associations. So there are two types of lobbyists. There are multi-client, which have multiple clients, and then there's single client, like myself,
Right.
that either work for trade associations or one particular like corporate client. So I work directly for the Michigan Funeral Directors Association.
Why funeral directors?
I believe in what I advocate for. And to be honest, like one of the influencing factors, my family funeral director growing up, and they're still my family's funeral directors, are wonderful people. So every time I think of funeral directors before working for the association, I always thought of them.
Oh, that's awesome. And they say the 2020s funeral directors is a sexy job occupation. So.
Are you making that up?
Well, I just read it in magazines, okay? I just read in magazines, so.
These days you can put anything out there. It may gain traction, it may not.
We bring sexy back. So, anyways, I'm a funeral director of America, if you haven't known already. So, thank you for doing your service to help us do more in our state and hopefully more states and all this jazz. I don't want to get in that. That's too much. All right, you are a veteran.
I am.
You put your life on the line for me so I can have this show, which thank you, because
So I have to say it's always
I put my life on the
awkward.
line for this show too, but it's a whole different thing. It's a whole different thing.
I have to say it's always there's been a lot more articles coming out. People writing it's super awkward because I think everybody just feels like they do their part. Like yeah, you sign up and you feel like you're doing your part, right? Like you want to do something greater than yourself and you want to serve. And I mean, I've done the like obligatory Middle East tour and went to Africa last year, but I literally just think, well, I'm just doing my little part, But happy to.
But you're still putting your life on the line. You're still taking time out of your life, Lucy's life,
Yes.
to serve. And that's important.
Which, let's focus on how traumatic it is for poor Lucy when I leave.
Lucy, I mean, it's tough. It's a tough life for a dog. I will say that.
When I got back from Afghanistan, she would not look at me for like 4 days.
Well, she was pretty upset. And I would be too, How dare you?
Right? That was exactly her attitude. How dare you leave me?
Oh, we got another vet in the crowd. There he is. Francois. Anywho's, that's awesome. Thank you for your service. We're going to also talk about a little bit about the election. So elections are coming up.
Yes.
At the end of this month. When is it? November.
So for full disclosure, we're filming this before November, but
No, we're not. No, this is happening in November. How dare you? You ruined the whole movie aspect
dun
of
dun
this.
dun.
I'm sorry. Kanan won't be allowed on the show ever again, so it's okay.
I'm banned.
Anyways, so we're getting excited for the election.
Yes.
It's going to be crazy. You got,
Well, it has been for the months leading up to an election, a general election, especially presidential. So it's important to know that the top of the ticket is always has a significant impact further down the ticket, right? So this year it's a presidential election. And off presidential election, it would be a gubernatorial election electing a governor. So we look to see how the top of the ticket is performing and then how that's going to impact offices down the ticket as well as that particular district.
As a professional, are you going to write in Ben Capal as your write-in president candidate for 2020?
No, I'm going to write in Lucy the Beagle.
Lucy the Beagle.
Duh.
Everybody, if you get a chance and you don't like either party, vote Lucy the Beagle.
Lucy the Beagle.
And the most important thing is voting.
It is. So that if I can communicate anything, get out and vote.
Yes.
People get frustrated about, well, my vote doesn't count. I have known several state house races, that have been decided on 2 votes, 5 votes. So your vote does matter. Do educate yourself. Voters should educate themselves. But you can't, what I like to say, you can't bitch if you didn't vote.
That's correct. And how is Lucy supposed to win if she doesn't get the votes?
Agreed.
So that's going on. And so you work in Lansing a lot, I would assume.
I do.
You're at the Capitol.
Yep.
Doing things, writing checks.
Attending committee hearings, talking to legislators.
Do you have anything to say about the lobby thing? Because my opinion is, I look at this as an outsider, so I think of this like huge lobby, and all of you are like running in, like doing like the stock markets, you know what I mean? With like, and you're like,
so
like
it's
2
much
minutes.
Calmer than that.
You get like 2 minutes, and you gotta like plead your case, and then like they go in and they do the meeting or whatever, like.
So that is only during like last minute things. You like.
Do you get that 2 minutes? Is it crazy? Do you throw like papers up?
No, but you calmly take a paper to the sergeants at arms, who then gives the paper to Paige, who then delivers it to the legislator.
Gosh, that seems like a lot.
And it's like, hey, come see me in the lobby. You sign your name.
Can you make a paper airplane and throw it to the congressman or the senator? Wouldn't that be easier? And wouldn't that be cool? Lobbyists out there, make a paper airplane. She does not agree with this. Make a paper airplane and throw it to your congressman.
It would be
pretty cool, though.
It actually would probably be considered a weapon.
Airplane. I'm sorry. That was not very professional of me.
You're forgiven this time.
Very good.
This time.
All right. So, and then the other thing we got to talk about is, so you're a soap lady, which makes you
I make stuff.
It makes you a little weird.
I like to craft things. I'm a little bit of a maker. Well, they don't call it crafting anymore. They call it making.
Yeah, sure they do. Sure they do nowadays. And what scents are your favorite? Like, what do you mostly go for? Lavender?
I do like lavender. I do like eucalyptus. Actually, those are all my favorites.
And that's why we had Cana on the show. I'm selling her soaps. Cana Garrison soaps. You could buy them. How do you buy them? How do you get them?
Facebook message me.
Facebook message me. I'll Facebook message Cana. It'll be a paper.
Soap for us?
Yeah, where's the soap?
I did
That
not.
would smell a lot better in here.
I almost brought. So I'm big on
this
making lip
is-
balms. Big on making lip balms using all natural stuff. And I make lipsticks and I've made eyeshadows as well and like different skin stuff. But I do lip balms and soaps. I do really enjoy.
Well, this is the Old Barn scent.
Yeah.
That's why you're on the show, so you can, that's why you got on the show, didn't you? You just wanted the scent.
That's it. You found me out, man.
That's it.
You found me out.
That's it. Well, thank you, America, for tuning in and turning out, and thank you, Cana.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
And we'll see you next time. I'm Ben Capal, and this is Capal's Corner.